Hey guys, Dusty here again. I just wanted to do a quick video. It's kind of elementary as far as trapping goes. I want to do a video on skinning muskrats. I know it's really easy. If you're a seasoned trapper, don't even watch this. It'll just annoy you. But I was doing it wrong for the first 2 years. Not wrong. I was skinning them, getting them done, but there's a correct way, there's a super fast way, and that's the way I'm going to show you. We got a few here from yesterday. 3, 4, 5, blah, 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 whatever. There's a whole bunch right there we got to do once these are done. But I figured I'd just show you one here and we'll get it out of the way. These are all dry. That's the first thing you got to do is dry them. The first thing I'm going to do is cut the legs off, and for that I'll use these bad boys. I don't even know what these are. I found them in my grandpa's tool box. There's some kind of sheet metal tool or something, I don't know. I got that. I've got a skinning knife, which it's not laser sharp. You don't want a laser sharp knife. I just use this. It works fantastic. It just gives it just enough edge to do the job. And then I have this. This is my super dull knife. It's an old paring knife is all it is. And I use that for doing the cuts around the eyes and anything I'm going to be grinding on bone with. You don't want to use your super sharp knife for grinding on bone. Okay, let me get this camera set up here in between the couple muskrats, and then we'll get started, hopefully, if the camera will cooperate. Okay, step one, we use our nice chompers, a squeeze and a twist, and they're off. Now, take your skinning knife, and we're going to make a cut. I always start on the tail. We're going to come in here, and we're going to go right down to the stump of the leg. We're going to follow this color transition. You see the back hair is dark and the belly hair is nice and white, or whiter. So we're going to follow that line. We're going to come in here on the tail and come back about 3 inches on the tail. That's for hooking your stretcher. And then we're going to come right off the base of the tail and then point your tip towards the stump there and pops right through. See here? Hopefully you can see. Cuts right through all the way. And do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to do this quick here. You're probably not going to be able to see. Same thing as the other side. I usually do one side on their belly and one side on their back. Okay, that's done. Now, come in here, pinch the hair up, and go underneath, right in here, on both sides. You're going under the skin, but above the tail. You're not cutting through the tail. Pop it through, angle your knife down, and get our couple inches of the tail for our stretcher. Pop it off. Now we're going to just peel it about that far. Now on the belly, we're going to come on the back side of the genitalia. Same thing. I cut it off short. You want to come back about that far. We'll make it work though. Peel it up just a little bit, about that much. And now here is the poop chute. Okay, we got to cut through that. Try and get as close to where it comes out of the skin as you can. And that's about it. I'll loosen this up just a touch. Sometimes you don't even have to. Alright, now, belly down, back up. Peel them. And what you're going to do, you're going to go in with your thumb under the skin, and you're going to do this. Okay? Hopefully you'll be able to see. I'll put my thumb in, like so. And we're just going to back and forth, left and right, left and right. You're going to work your thumb up his back. Now you're going to pop the legs out. Kind of roll him on his side and pull the back skin towards the belly. There's one. There's the other. Now you're going to flip the whole back over his head, like pulling a t-shirt off. That's what it'll look like. This is the body, this is the skin. Now we're going to push the belly and the legs and everything away from the skin. You're kind of going to go like this. And you want to try and do it without popping the guts like I just did. Okay. There. Now slide him up. Pop his legs in. Or out, I should say. They'll just pull right through. Now underneath, we're going to scrape this little bit of chin meat and cheek meat back towards the body. This saves you a little bit of work once you get them on the stretcher. You're basically going from the ear down around his bottom jaw and back over to the other ear while he's laying on his back. Okay, once you have the meat back on the head, you're going to cut through the ears. The ears are this little white piece. His head's facing you right now, the very top end of his head, that's where the conibear hit. So there's one ear, here, and then here's his other ear. You'll be able to see it a lot better in reality. But we're going to pop through the ears. Oh, I forgot to mention, when I'm scraping his cheeks, I use the back end of my knife, the dull side, this side. I don't use the sharp side. Use the sharp side, you're asking for trouble. Okay, so there's his ears. Now we're going to give a short pull down. Try and find his eyes. The eyes on a rat don't really jump out at you like the eyes on a coon or anything else. So you kind of just got to slowly cut until you find them. Like that. And just keep cutting until you can see that the skin has left the eyeball. Now you're going to slice down the cheek. Right like that. Other side, same thing. Now, peel. See the bridge of his nose? Now peel up. You're going to break the bottom jaw, which is fine because they don't use it. And then the last thing is cut through the nose. There's your rat. Hopefully that helps. That's it. See you guys later.